Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Size, speed, and potential. Isaac Guerendo, the backup running back for the 49ers, comes in number 33 on our roster countdown, up 15 spots. Was relatively high, 48th last year as a rookie. He's up to 33 this year and going to play a major role. There is no doubt about that. With, you traded away Jordan Mason. Elijah Mitchell's gone now, which he didn't really contribute last year at all either. So, man, it is Christian McCaffrey, Isaac Guerendo. Now, you did bring in a rookie, Jordan James, and Corey Kiner, undrafted free agent. They also have Patrick Taylor Jr., who looked promising last year. But make no mistake, you don't trade away Jordan Mason unless the 49ers are not in love with Isaac Guerendo. And he's a big dude, man. Wears jersey number 31 for the 49ers, 6 foot 221. He is bigger than some of our linebackers. He is a big dude, 24 years old, 4.33 40-yard dash. Speed. The year he came out last year, 2024 draft, the fastest 40-yard dash of all of the running backs. Speed on top of speed on top of speed. Now, a 1.55 10-yard split, which is good, but whenever you look at speed happens different ways. There's that elusive quickness, and then there's that extra gear. And Isaac Guerendo is nitrous oxide. He has that 7th gear. It does take him a little while to get there. The 10-yard split's not bad, but it's not elite whenever you look at his 40-yard dash. Like, he is a top speed. If he hits that 5th, 6th gear, that's where it gets dangerous. 6.93 cone, which is really, really good for a player over 220 pounds. That is elite. And remember, Isaac Guerendo has a wide receiver background. Was the Mr. Indiana, the Mr. Football for the state of Indiana as a wide receiver, the top wide receiver in the state. Like, he has pass-catching prowess, and the change of direction's huge. But that's not the only explosiveness that he has. 41.5-inch vertical, elite, 10.9 broad jump. You put his measurables into mock draftable, Joe Mixon, almost identical. And the explosiveness is just uncanny. Now, he's from Avon High School. He went to college at Wisconsin, then transferred to Louisville. And probably one of the weirdest things about Isaac Guerendo is he never started. He still has not been the starter. That's just not what he has been. He's always been a complimentary piece at not one but 2 colleges. And again, has 5 years of college experience under his belt, but has contributed and found a way, whether through special teams, third down back, change of pace, receiving option. The versatility that he brings is impressive. Born and raised in Clayton, Indiana. Father Mario is an immigrant from Central African Republic. So when you see the last name Guerendo, a lot of people would associate that with, being Hispanic or whatever. No. It's African origin, which I love the unique story that Isaac brings to the NFL. That's beautiful. His mother, Jen, competed in track and field in high school, got the speed from mom. I love to see that. Helped Avon to a regional title. Was a 4-year all-conference pick, 3-time state champion in track. Now, it's Indiana. Not trying to slight them, but these are unbelievable times, and would have won state for some larger, more competitive places. Probably not in Texas, California, Florida, but long jump 24.5, solid. won the state title as a junior. 100-meter dash 10.51. That is elite. Also won the state title in the 4x100 relays with a 41.2 time. It recorded 3 state runner-up finishes in track as well. So 3 state titles, 3 state runner-ups. Also lettered in basketball. Athleticism, speed, size. He's got it in spades. Was an honorable mention All Big Ten special teams kick returner. 3-time academic All Big Ten, smart as hell. And, the new kickoff return rules kind of made the way for Isaac Guerendo to be a stud returner from the start. He was number 3 or 4 on the depth chart going into training camp and just wasn't healthy. Missed all of training camp last year with hamstring, and we'll talk more about injuries because that has plagued Isaac Guerendo's career. He has had injury upon injury upon injury upon injury, high school, college, and now in the NFL. So he wins the kickoff return job. You remember he had that huge return in the preseason. Everybody's like, oh my God, this guy's amazing. Absolutely terrible once it actually mattered for the regular season. Fumbled too often, lost the job. 49ers had to move Debo back there and pulled Guerendo completely from the kickoff return job. So does he get another shot at that? Is he going to secure the ball? What do you do? He's got the skill set for it. It's just, man, the fumbles, running into his own blocks, just some issues. It just didn't. And that's kind of the microcosm that is Isaac Guerendo. It is home run or it's nothing. And, whenever I did my pre-draft write-up on Isaac Guerendo, it was like 2 yards, 1 yard, 3 yard, 40 yards. There is no consistency to his game. It is a lot of very pedestrian, inconsistent, and then bam, huge. It's Jordan Elliott from a running back perspective. So can he increase the consistency of being efficient? Kyle Shanahan's one of the most efficient play managers, scheme draw up people in the NFL history. Can Isaac Guerendo's home run speed and home run playability, the playmaking that he brings, become more of a consistent as a number 2 behind CMC? That's what the 49ers are hoping on. Now, you look at personal finance major, again, intelligence off the charts, and you saw the potential last season. It's just, can he stay healthy? Can he pass block? And can he get better vision? Because those were like some of the worst, had one of the highest fumble rates on the team, runs into his own player so many times. And you look at a lot of the big plays, which he had a lot of big plays last year as a rookie, which is huge. They were all predetermined runs. So, they weren't on outside zone. They were, look, you're running inside zone. You're hitting this B gap, full speed. Those were his biggest plays. So, can he adapt his one-cut running ability and vision to the NFL? You're playing behind Christian McCaffrey, who I think has some of the best vision of any running back in the history of the NFL. That's what makes CMC so legit. Isaac Guerendo's at like a 2 on the vision scale. Needs to work on that big time. I hope that Isaac Guerendo plays more running back early in the season, because with Ayuk out, DeMarcus, Robinson possibly being suspended, who knows what's going to happen with Juwan Jennings. I would want Isaac Guerendo to get more running back snaps, and then you put Christian McCaffrey in that Debo role. Whenever they used to do that kind of pony backfield where you had 2 running backs back there, allow Christian McCaffrey to run routes from the slot. Allow Christian McCaffrey to do the jet sweeps. Allow Christian McCaffrey to do those wide receiver screens. Use Guerendo as a running back. Keep more playmakers out there. I hope that they get some of that done. Is the rookie going to push him? Jordan James, much more consistent player than Isaac Guerendo. The home run ability is not there, but Jordan James is one of the most consistent, efficient running backs in a long time. In this past draft, just always moving forward. Isaac Guerendo, not so much. So there's some development that has to take place. Now, the 49ers were big on him. They drafted him in the 4th round, pick 129. They traded 2 5th-round picks to the Jets to move up a full round to draft him. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It's in the 4th round, and just a run on running back start. And it just gets bananas. Bucky Irving goes. 2 picks later, Ray Davis goes. The very next pick, Will Shipley goes. And it's just like, man, 3 running backs and 4 picks. The 49ers kind of panic. They trade up quick, and they got Isaac Guerendo, which all in all seems like a very quality pick. The 2 players, you traded the 2 5th-rounders. Those picks became running back Isaiah Davis, who actually looked pretty good last year, and cornerback Quintez Stiggers. So, too early to judge, was it better to trade up or whatever else. But you have to like the playmaking ability that Isaac Guerendo showed his rookie year. And again, my pre-draft write-up, this is before the 49ers select him, speed and size, explosive lower body, big back with little feet, one-cut runner, home run hitter. That top gear is impressive, opposite of Shifty. He does not make anybody miss. He runs through arm tackles once his speed gets up there. He does not break any tackles behind the line of scrimmage, really ever. He has to get his speed up there. It's kind of like a Derrick Henry style, where it's like, man, if you let this guy get going, he's not Derrick Henry, but once his speed gets to where it is at 220, like he runs through tackles consistently. It's just chugga, chugga, chugga. You got to get that speed and momentum up. Struggles to get past the defensive line, but when he does, he doesn't stop. Pass pro and receiving beyond solid, but pass pro was awful his rookie year, so he's got to step that up. Not a lot of flaws in his game besides age, lack of wiggle, and injuries. That's what he's got to get to. So you look at what he accomplished last year, 84 carries, 420 receiving yards, rushing yards, 15 receptions, 152 receiving yards. Pretty awesome. 3 lost fumbles on kick returns. That was kind of a killer. 4 touchdowns. And, he had the game-clinching run at Seattle for that 76 yards where he slid or he didn't slide, whatever, but won the game, put the game on ice. 2 touchdowns versus Chicago, which I thought was awesome. And then week 17, this is the way I want him to be used. 4 catches, 65 yards against the Lions. That's what I hope to envision. You can use him as a two-way guy and actually throw the ball to him. Remember, Brock Purdy would not throw the ball at Jordan Mason no matter what. He does trust Isaac Guerendo and will throw him the ball. So hopefully we get that down. Now, injuries. Probably the biggest negative to Isaac Guerendo's game. 2024, he missed all of training camp with a hamstring issue. Has a foot sprain in week 14. Hamstring strain in week 15. Comes back, MCL ankle week 16. Then you go back to his college tape, had a Liz Frake where he missed 9 games, and then had hamstring issues, not 1 season, not 2 seasons, but 3 seasons. Missed 14 combined games. So now you're talking about, 5 straight years with injuries on injuries on injuries on injuries. Now the 49ers are relying on him to be number 2 behind Christian McCaffrey, who, the Achilles, the knee at Buffalo, you're hoping he's healthy, but let's be honest. At some point, Isaac Guerendo is going to be starting games. There's only been 1 season since Kyle Shanahan's been here that the starting running back has made it through the entire season, and that was 2023. 49ers went to the Super Bowl with Christian McCaffrey. So 7 out of 8 seasons, the number 3 running back has started, let alone the number 2. Isaac Guerendo is going to be playing this year. You traded away Jordan Mason, and you're betting on this young pup, Isaac Guerendo, to step up and be a quality addition to the team and consistent. Can that happen, and can he stay healthy? Career earnings for Isaac Guerendo after his rookie year, $1.5 million. Played in 16 games last year, which is awesome. Just left a lot of them early. So can he step up, seize that role, and spell Christian McCaffrey, but also allow the 49ers to do 2-back sets like they did with Debo and McCaffrey and give you some of that versatility early? That's what I'm hoping. So Isaac Guerendo, hope he steps up, vision improves, ball security improves, runs some better screens actually within the parameter of the blocking structure. It stays healthy. Isaac Guerendo, go out there, surprise us. Keep those home run plays coming. Just step up the consistency. Shout out to Josh, who helped write this episode. And for us in the 49ers Rush team, we're just going to keep counting them down.